Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. Thank you for joining me. My name is Bree and today we are doing your love reading for the end of January, mid-January for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising. So in this reading, we're going to be looking at how you both are thinking and feeling about each other and what the challenge is for you. So let's go ahead and get started and see what the most important messages are. So of course, as always, if you aren't already, please do consider subscribing before you go. Keep in mind that this is a general reading. And check the description box down below for info on private readings, the link to the extended, and info on my private coaching group. All right, so let's see what the most important messages are for Pisces. All right, guys, so your overall energy, we have the Hierophant. Some of you could be dealing with a Taurus. In your headspace, we have the Six of Wands. In your heart space, we have the Lover's card. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. How you feel about the connection, we have the Devil. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. The challenge for you this last part of January is going to be the 10 of Coins. Now, for them, their overall energy, we have the Two of Swords. How they are thinking about you, we have the Ace of Cups. How they are feeling about you, we have the Eight of Cups. How they feel about the connection, we have the Seven of Swords. And the challenge for them is going to be the Hanged Man. Okay. Bottom of the deck here, we have the Four of Swords. So Pisces, I feel like right now, you really are, both of you really are, I feel like spending a lot of time getting the guidance and the clarity that you need. I feel like you're doing this through like meditation or prayer. I feel like you both are like no longer seeking external forms of validation or external like output. You're really understanding that a lot of the information that you need is going to be coming from within and above. And I feel like by following this guidance, you both are really able to move beyond some of the more challenging situations and some of the more challenging things that you both have been dealing with. And I think that you guys are starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Like things are starting to really open up between the two of you because you're kind of seeing how this is all working out. You're kind of understanding how this is all, how this all, or why this all is happening, okay? So for you, your overall energy is the Hierophant. So I feel like more than ever, and I feel like Pisces is a very, spiritual sign. I feel like you guys are very connected to like more the things that are beyond the eye, and I feel like more than ever right now, you likely feel so connected and more connected, and you're like craving and seeking out that spiritual wisdom and that spiritual guidance. And likely in that time when you're doing that, you're finding out so much, you're learning so much. And like I said, it's like you're not looking for external sources. It's like you're looking more for the signs and the messages and the guidance and the insights. Like those are the things that you're really, really like living for right now, because they're probably helping you to understand things that your logical mind just like cannot understand. For your person, where they're at overall, we have the Two of Swords. So I feel like there's a lot of things that they are trying to figure out. There's a lot of things that they are trying to understand. They're trying to figure out, first of all, I feel like, what is this year going to be about for me? Like, what am I going to make out of this year? What am I going to do? What am I going to do differently? I feel like in 2018, their life may have been going in one direction, And now they're kind of wanting things to go in a different direction, but that's going to come with a lot of change, you know, and they have to really think about the choices that they're going to be willing to make, you know. I just feel like for them, I feel like it's like they know they need to make a change, but like actually doing it, actually initiating it, that's another thing, okay? So that's kind of their overall. Now, the way that they are thinking about you, we have the Ace of Cups. So I feel like one of the changes that they are making is that they want to, you know, incorporate you more into their life. I feel that last year, something that may have been missing from their life was connection, or they may not have been as like present with you, or they may not have been really like working on the connection with you. And I feel like this year, that's something that they're wanting to prioritize. It's something that they're thinking about. They're thinking about, how could a relationship benefit me, and what can I bring to the table, and kind of like, what would that all be like? For you, you have the Six of Wands. So I feel like for you, like with you focusing more on the spiritual side of things, with you focusing more on getting wisdom and getting and guidance and being like surrendered to the universe and being submissive to what's going on around you, and I feel like not really trying to control things around you, I feel like you have found a lot of success in this. Like perhaps over the last couple of weeks of January, you know, you really have seen how far you've come, you've seen how much you've grown, how much you've matured, and you're starting to really see like the positive side of things. Like if 2018 was a really difficult year for you, I feel like you're already seeing the positivity of 2019, and you're really excited about that. Now, with how you are both feeling about each other, for you, you have the Lover's card, for them, they have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like you guys feel for each other in a very spiritual way. Like it's so much more than what you can see, right? Like, and I feel like you are so connected to that. Like you're so aware, and you can feel that so much. Like you understand the spiritual side of this connection so much, and you understand that each of you are like two, you know, souls having an experience and having a journey, and you just kind of get it. Like you're seeing how this all really works. For them, they have the Eight of Cups. So I feel like they may not totally see the whole thing yet, but they're starting to turn in that direction. Okay. They're starting to remove themselves from the physical, and they're starting to look more at the spiritual. I feel like this person may have been in the physical last year, and they missed out on a lot, or they didn't realize what was going on. They didn't see what was going on. But I feel like now they're starting to turn towards that, and they are going to start understanding that, and they are going to start seeing that. So how you feel about the connection right now, we have the Devil card. So this connection, excuse me, for some of you guys, I feel like this connection could be, for some of you, it could be bringing out some of your more negative tendencies. It could be bringing out some of your addictions. It could be making you face some things about yourself that you like normally wouldn't face. For others of you, I feel like you feel really bound to this connection, and you like may not understand why. You may not understand why it's so intense right now, especially if things are kind of more happening in the spiritual. It may be difficult for you to understand, okay, why am I having these like physical things come up? Okay, that's going to be really specific for like a group of you, like those of you who maybe have been like overindulging lately, or like in this Capricorn season, like something which is kind of brought to your attention that you do that like now you're trying to work on. And it may be something that ultimately is going to help the connection in the long run. So I feel like that it's kind of like on the forefront of your mind. You may be kind of just more asking yourself like, why am I so bound to this? Why are, these things coming up out of me that maybe haven't come out of me in years? Okay, why are they suddenly coming up to the surface for me to deal with? For them, the way that they feel about the connection, we have the Seven of Swords. So I kind of feel for them, it's like, this is definitely something that they're keeping to themselves. It's not something that I feel like they're telling a lot of people about, because I feel that they are trying to understand it for themselves. Like, I don't think that they fully understand and get and can verbalize and can speak about the way that they feel. So I don't feel that it's something that they're like disclosing. And I also feel like they may not be coming forward towards you because there's just, again, a lot of things they don't understand. And I feel like what they don't understand is the spiritual side to this connection, or they're not understanding why they are, likely feeling like drawn to you spiritually. And again, it may not make like a lot of logical sense to them, but for some reason I feel like they also, it's like they feel your presence with them, or like they can't stop thinking about you, like, and I feel like it's very confusing to them. So your challenge is the Ten of Coins. So I feel like for you, where you really need to be focused at, what you really need to be planning yourself in, is the material, physical world. Like, and like I said, Pisces, for you, I feel like it's very easy for you to connect to the other side. It's so easy for you to be, have your head in the clouds and just kind of like be comfortable there. But I feel like this card is asking you to come back down to reality, get grounded, focus on some of the more like physical aspects of your life, your finances, your environment, your resources, your career, like kind of like focus on those things right now, because there may be something that you're not seeing or something that you're not realizing that could be playing like a really big role in things, okay? And likely you may have an idea what this is, and you may kind of know where you need to be focused at, but maybe you've been distracted with this Devil card here. Maybe you've been procrastinating. Maybe you've been being taken off into other worlds. Maybe you've been like, overindulging in things, and it's been taking you away from really getting grounded and having your feet planted, okay? For them, their challenge is the Hanged Man, okay? So for them, it's about letting themselves go into that spiritual side, letting themselves explore that side of themselves, because honestly, I don't feel like that's something that they do regularly, okay? Like I said, some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, someone who's really grounded, a Taurus, someone who's really grounded, okay? But this person needs to take things in the other direction. They need to let themselves, go over into that spiritual side, and they need to kind of be more on that side and explore what's over there for them, because it is going to give them a lot of information. It's going to clarify things for them. It's going to illuminate so many things for them. But for some reason, that is a challenge for them. So Pisces, I hope that this has helped you. I hope this has given you some insight and some guidance into kind of where things are at right now. In the extended, we're going to clarify a lot of this, especially here with them, with this Hanged Man, and kind of get an idea of like, what I feel like it's like they're transitioning from one side to another, and for some reason, it's like they're hesitating to do it. So we're going to look further into that. We're going to see what the next steps are for both of you. We're going to see how the outcome turns out. We're going to pull oracle cards and get messages to and from each other. So if you are interested, the link for the extended will be down below. Also, the link for my website for private readings and for my private coaching group, Rising Community, that will also be down below. So thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.